Ever wonder what it's like to explore the heart of Sydney? From iconic landmarks to hidden local gems, we're going on a journey through the stunning Opera House, historic laneways of the Rocks, the incredible vibe of Circular Quay, and the classic Manly Ferry. So whether you're planning on a first trip to Sydney or you just want to have a good look around, this is the ultimate Sydney experience that you don't want to miss. We made it into Sydney.
We did. It was a little bit terrifying on that double-decker bus ride in.
What's so terrifying about the bus?
Well, it gets really close to the buildings and it hits the trees as you're going past because we were up the top, right in the left-hand corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, things get
on the
very close.
top deck.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a great way to prune. Great way to prune all the trees and shrubs as you're coming into the city.
There's scratches on the windows of the bus. Guess why?
Now, that's true. I didn't think of that. Linda's not being coffee cangry anymore. So this is more than just a building. It's an Australian icon. The Sydney Opera House isn't just the heart of Australian culture, it's one of the most recognisable landmarks in the world. It was designed by a Danish architect whose name I won't even try and pronounce. It took around 14 years to build and it almost didn't even happen at all. The sail-like curves of the building were once considered impossible to make. And today, they define the Sydney skyline. Inside the Opera House, it's just as breathtaking. Linda and I went on a tour inside and every corner tells a story, from the towering glass walls that overlook the harbour, to the beautiful timber texture, to the concrete pylons in the roof, the concert hall with their world-famous acoustics. Touring through the Sydney Opera House is an experience that you won't soon forget. And welcome to the Rocks in Sydney. This is such a fascinating place. This is a site of where Australia was first settled back in 1788, January the 26th, when the first fleet arrived and unloaded their cargo of convicts. So come with us today as we go and explore the Rocks. Built in 1828, Fortunes of War has seen it all. It's had its fair share of convicts, soldiers, and now tourists who like to come in and grab a bite to eat and just soak up the atmosphere. In behind the Rocks' main streets, the Nurses' Walk winds its way through Sydney's early colonial past. These quiet laneways once connected the colony's first hospital, was walked by convicts, nurses, and early settlers some 200 years ago. Walking along here is just like a walk through history. Imagine if the walls of these places could talk. Imagine the stories they could tell. So just walking down the Suez Canal at the moment. It's a very good reason that it's called the Suez Canal. Leave that to your imagination. Cadman's Cottage is one of the oldest surviving buildings in Sydney. It was built around 1816 and it gives a rare glimpse into the early colonial life and was surrounded by what was once the bustling edge of Sydney Harbour. Just a short walk away from Cadman's Cottage is Foundation Park, and it tells a very different story. This hidden space was built into the ruins of 19th century terrace houses. So Linda and I are having a break. We are hiking around the Rocks and here we are at the Tea Cozy. Oh, Linda said it's adorable. So the scones look amazing.
There's lemon myrtle.
Lemon myrtle?
And this one is ice bobo.
Oh, ice bobo. Oh, wow.
And this is a raspberry, rhubarb and vanilla jam, and a strawberry jam.
So we're just walking now down through the Argyle Cut. The Argyle Cut was a roadway that was originally cut out by convicts The work was that hard, they actually hired people to come and continue the digging, and later on there was some blasting.
The rocks markets, here we are. Let's go spend some of your money.
Let's go spend some of your money. We're going to go and check out the rocks markets, and yeah, we've heard they're pretty special, so. These old warehouses once stored goods from ships docking in the harbour. This area was the lifeblood of early Sydney, and now these warehouses stand in the shadow of the harbour bridge. A few days ago when I was standing here, it was just pouring rain. It's amazing what a couple of days difference it can make. Absolutely stunning. So just walking around the wharfs now, the circular quay. We're going to be catching a ferry ride over to Manly. I believe that leaves from wharf number 3. So here we are coming up to wharf 3 to catch the ferry over to Manly. Things are rocking a bit now for us. We're actually going to go and do one of the must-see things to see and do here in Sydney. And what's that?
The Manly Ferry.
That's right. We're taking the Manly Ferry over to Manly. So come with us. So we're still enjoying our trip across Sydney Harbour on the Manly Ferry. And it's actually surprising just how smooth the ride is. I mean, there's a lot of wind because you're travelling at I don't know what speed. But yeah, still a smooth ride. Just so you can see it blowing all my hair about. It's blowing so hard, it's blowing it away. So it only takes about 20 minutes to go across from the city across to Manly. So it's pretty quick and you don't even know the time passing.
So much to see.
Oh yeah, there's so much.
You're busy, aren't you?
Yeah, you're busy looking at everything.
Photos and video.
So this is now walking through the Manly Wharf area. People coming along, tapping on, getting ready to go on the boat. You can come over here on the ferry and then catch a bus, go up to Palm Beach, visit Summer Bay. Quite a few shops in here at the wharf as well. Okay, honey. We're over here at Manly. You've got one job.
One coffee?
To find coffee. So Linda and I are finally getting our coffees. What better location? We're here at Manly. So welcome to beautiful Manly Beach on such a gorgeous day. It's a little bit overcast, but the sun's come out now and it is just looking absolutely amazing. People are out in the surf enjoying it, lazing on the beach. We've just been to one of the coffee shops and had beautiful pancakes with maple syrup and ice cream. Can wholeheartedly recommend those. I think the place was called Skyline. And so now we're just having a bit of a walk along the beach. Our daughter's been telling us that there's been some shark sightings here, but we haven't seen any. We haven't seen any sharks, have we?
No tiger sharks today.
No,
It's such a beautiful beach.
Linda's wanting to go and check out some of the shops before we head back on the ferry. We're leaving Manly Wharf, heading back over to Circular Quay. So just arriving at the North Ryde metro station, ready to catch the train into the city. The Sydney Metro is such a great way to get into the city. It's such a quick and easy and inexpensive way to get into Sydney. And we found that the trains were running about every 5 minutes, so if you miss one, you can be guaranteed that another one won't be too far away.